My name is Alika Ariasumi, and this is my journey as a basketball official. For some, it's a hobby. To others, it's an avocation. But for me, it's a love for the game. You know, I've played, I've coached, and now I ref, which is funny because as a player and especially a coach, I used to despise those that wore the black and white stripes. I never understood what it was like to be on that side of the game. And as a player, I hated referees. You know, every foul had to be called, every travel had to be called, 3 seconds over the back. I was only able to see things from the side of what calls were going to favor my team or help my team win. It was all one-sided for me. But here I am, and man, let me tell you, I've gained a whole new respect for those officiating any sport because this job is not easy. I first started reffing in 2010. The church league that I was playing in needed officials, so I just grabbed a shirt and a whistle and got started. But even more so, having served as a youth pastor, you know, I would kind of use officiating as a tool to get into the schools to be able to interact with these students in their sports outside the walls of the church. And so in 2011, I registered with the New Mexico Officials Association, and that's where it all got started for me. I started reffing middle school games, and you know, I was super stoked because it enabled me to stay connected with the sport that I grew up playing and loved so much. As a newer official, I remember I would go back to the locker room after my game, and the varsity officials would be there getting ready for their game. And listening to their pregame and prepare for their game at hand, I wanted that. You know, I wanted to learn and grow as an official, and I wanted to get to that varsity level. So the following summer, I started attending officiating camps and clinics, and man, I just remember being blown away by how much really went into becoming an elite official. You know, having to learn all the different primary coverage areas, the rotations, all the different mechanics, game management. I mean, the list goes on. And so many people think that reffing is as simple as seeing the foul and blowing the whistle. But if you're that type of person, I challenge you to get out and just ref one game. And I'm confident you'll learn very quickly that it's not as easy as it looks. And with the shortage of officials that we have across the state and really across the country, we need people to join our associations. And so if you think it's that easy, man, I encourage you to come and join the club because these sports need you. But for me, I was very fortunate to be able to climb the ranks of officiating in the short amount of time that I did. You know, I was able to go from certified to being state eligible in just 3 years. But it's only because of the sacrifices and the time and effort that I spent investing in myself to get better. Through one of the training camps that I attended one summer at the University of New Mexico, I ended up meeting Nate Acosta, who really has become an amazing mentor to me since then. But he challenged me. You know, he challenged me to get into the rule book, to be an expert on rules, to sacrifice, to invest in myself, depending on how far I wanted to go with this. Well, in 2018, I got selected to my first state tournament as an alternate official. And then just months later, in the summer of 2018, I got hired on at the collegiate level with the Great Southwest Officials Association. And so it's just been an amazing journey for me so far. You know, having worked in 2 of the largest groups in the state of New Mexico has really helped me because I've been able to work with a lot of great officials on a nightly basis, you know, and the challenges, the competitiveness, and really all the new opportunities that come with it. It's what I love about this avocation. I've been very blessed and fortunate to have had the opportunities that I do. And so I want to take my experiences and pay it forward by helping other young officials attain the same goals and dreams that I had first coming in. And that's exactly what Xcel Officiating is all about. My goal for this program is to recruit and retain young officials who have the passion, the dedication, and the sacrifice to excel as an elite official, and provide mentorship, training, and instruction to help these young officials achieve those goals. I've had a lot of support from my mentors along the way, and I attribute all of my success to them because of their investment in me. So for me, it's time to pay it forward, and that's exactly what I hope to do through Xcel Officiating.